Okay. Hello, hey, plastic people. Some issues with the mic there, but looks like we are now working. Not sure why I've got a warning on my stream, but everything should be good to go now. We are going to hopefully get through the end, but I doubt it with as many bags as I see left here. You can see where we're at here on the stream cam. Most of the main painting is done, so let's move that out of the way. And we're going to be on 6. I think those are 9. They don't, so 6, 9, those got to be 6 because the bottom, these here have the dot underneath. So looks like those 5, oh, that's a 9. Those 4 bags are 6. Those 2 are 9. That one is 7, and these 2 are 8. So looks like we've got 9 bags left. I went ahead and threw my soldering mat down there. Hopefully it'll keep us a little better organized. I don't even know why I didn't think to do it before, but it is what it is. Let's empty all of this stuff onto the mat, and we'll get it somewhat organized up here. All right, all of these have come out so nicely, and all of a sudden, these look like they may all be the same piece from that bag. We'll put them all in this one spot. Gives me a nice spot to be organized. Don't understand why I didn't do this before, but I did watch a couple Gamers Nexus videos recently, and they were touting they've got new colors in the soldering mat, and then and also talking about how good it is for stuff just like this, or model building, is not just soldering. And I'm like, I should have been using that from the get-go. Would have, don't know how much it would have made a big difference, but I'm sure it wouldn't have hurt, at least. Some of these little spots up here might have helped for some of the smaller bits and bobs. Looks to be a lot of the same parts in this bag here. We'll just get some organization to it. Not too difficult to do. Most of this is all the pieces for the frame. We'll be going around the outside of the main picture once it's built. There's all of those. We got one small bag. It can go over here in the corner. Not a lot of different pieces in it, just a handful. go. Those primarily look like the same pieces as well. So we'll slide these over in this other corner, kind of out of the way. And then we will bring back the manual and see where we're at to start with. There we go. So there is the manual. You can see we're going to be building the frame. You can see not very well, but I've got pieces all around the mat there. See if it'll adjust and focus in. So let's go ahead and get started. Doesn't look like we need a whole lot, but it looks like we'll probably be doing the same thing over and over again to get through this one. I only have the manual up on the screen. I don't have the paper manual open. Hi, only up. So let's find these parts and get started. Looks like one of those, and that's on there. And looks like the shorter one here. And I do expect it's going to be a lot of the same repetition over, and that's what it does look like. So I'll leave the main camera up and not that view, so that we can just go ahead and build it out. Hopefully I don't get too much dog fur stuck in here. And then 8 of these over here. I grabbed 8 of them. That works out. My wife's going to love it when it gets done, and we'll hang it up in her bedroom or find a spot in her room where we can, or her craft room, not her bedroom, but find a spot where she can set it on the desk or hang it on the wall. Starry Night is one of her favorite paintings. I guess we need to do this one again. Here we go. So that takes us through 151. And then looks like we need a whole bunch of those pieces. That's why they were all in one bag. So let's get all of those, 24 of one of them and 2 of the corners. There are my corners. They show it. I'm going to rotate it around so I can put it on from the other side. Just be easier to do from back here, I think. Just need a whole bunch of these. don't know how late we'll go today. My wife is at work. She's scheduled till 4, so about a little over an hour, about an hour and a quarter before she's home, or before she's off, another half hour before she'd be home, assuming she gets off on time. She works retail groceries, so she might not be off on time. That went quick, so I need to make 2 of these next pieces. So that's, I'm going to assume the sides. So we'll move this one out of the way, and I'm going to start with these. Get those on like that. And this little portable table is sometimes perfect and sometimes just a little wobbly. There we go. Again with a whole bunch of these. Looks like the corners, well, those aren't corners, those have to be these again. Looks like we should be sharing 2 out. Yes, okay. Get this one done too. Go through as quick as I can. If I don't expect to be done today, maybe Tuesday we can finish up if we don't get done today. I want to get back my table so I can build the Firefly model that is fully printed out and just needs to be built. I do need to clean up some supports on it. But that's easy enough to do. And I can do that when I build it. I don't plan on doing a stream out of that. Just plan on recording it and then doing an edit and posting it on the channel. See what we're doing when I get around to actually having it after the table's free, and maybe we will do a stream. But right now the plan is not to. That'll get displayed with a bunch of the other 3D prints I've got hanging on the shelf above my main computer. And then I think the next one is going to be a Saturn V print that I've found on, I believe it was Maker World and Printables. All right, those 2 are done. That takes us up through 156. So that's going to be to join them to what we did before. So we'll take that and get it on here. And I was going to say, I hope that I've got just enough room in this central piece to have that in there. And it looks like we do. Let's see if I can scoot it down. It looks like we're going to be slightly out of frame. And I can't move the camera up. So we'll move on to the next one, which should be identical to what that top piece was. That works out nicely. Gives me a good wall to put those up against. I'm probably getting ahead of myself, I'm sure. So it shows there, and then it shows those. But I know it's going right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in and start with the rest of it, since it's the same piece as what the other was. Just a mirror image of that top piece. At least it's going by pretty quick, or seems to be. If it hadn't been for mic issues right at the beginning, I think we'd be a good bit further on, since these two just seem to be a little tedious kind of, but at least it's going quickly. All right, and that is that part of the frame done. So that gets us through here. So next we got a whole bunch of those to go on. Does not look to be too awful bad. Looks like probably just start in one corner and work my way around. I'm gonna do these two sides first, I guess. And large piece, but large pieces to build it for the most part too, so it makes it go by a lot quicker. There we go. That'll take us through that one. 10 of those to go around the outside. That should be all that we've got left on them. Right. going to use the other slopes to do the inside bevel. So that shouldn't be too bad. Start with the 4 corners here. Just have to find that other corner. There it is. Let's see. Go 3 up on those, and then one of those, and then another of those, and 3. Okay. Maybe this also with the blue gives better contrast than this would on the black mat. So we'll do 4 of the 4, and then 1 of the 3s on each side, and then a 4 in the middle. All right, that is that one. So the next is to ring the whole thing with the little half circle ones. And of course we've got the corner pieces. I don't see any other smaller ones, so I would guess that these are all going to fit, and that's what it looks like. Again, this is just going pretty quick through here, so maybe we'll be able to get done today. All right, and there is, I believe that is the frame completed. Yeah, so the next thing to do is to set the actual picture in there. So get it snapped in. Try not to break it apart while I do so. Like that. All right, there we go. let's move on to the next piece. That takes care of almost all of it. So we've got a couple pieces here still. I got all three of those pieces. So that is right there. And it shows to slide it, the red one into this one. And then this one goes on there, like that. And then it's going in, there's a little hole underneath here. And it's going in that hole. And that's all the further it'll go. So that takes care of that. We are on to bag 7. Let's move this out of the way. And bag 7 here. Some of these have been really quick and easy to pop open like that. Others have been a little, gotta find the right spot. Trying to avoid grabbing my scissors for them if I can, but never know how it's gonna go. So I can see the piece there at the top that we're gonna be trying to make, or will be making, and it looks like a whole bunch of things there to go through and get together. Let's get these discs up and out of the way. I know those have got, I mean, the piece itself may not be only for this kit. I know they've got other discs for some of the space kits and such, but at least the painting on it is probably specific for this kit. And hopefully it's easy to tell what color is what. That's the main reason I stopped using the paper manual, was the colors seemed off compared to the actual plastic. Whereas the colors on the screen seem to be a whole lot closer, and I don't have that display calibrated, but if they're closer on the screen, I'm going to use the screen. My main computer has 2 IPS displays. That one I try to keep calibrated, because if I need to do anything that's particularly color accurate, it'll be over there. But it does appear that the colors on the screen so far are pretty good for this. Yeah, the colors look really close on the screen compared to what it is. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but I don't know how well it comes through on the stream, but at least for me, looking at the display, it does look really close. And that went off one too many. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. getting there. Okay, this will get us through 179 there on the bottom left. $180. Okay, that takes us through 181 there. And then we'll go through 185 on the next step. Nope. Where's that other? There it is. All right, I need the other. There it is. One of those. We'll flip it around. There we go. So that gets us through 185. I guess we're going to set that off to the side for now, so we can start on 186 here. That'll get us through 189. And then we'll go through this next page. So this gets us through 193. Move on to this next page. And I can see we're going to do this page and then it all goes onto the main model. Okay. So this should get us through 196. And I guess there is a spot to clip it on the back there. Oh, we'll move this in. Let's see. Yep, I see a little green spot that this kind of clip into underneath there. Okay, oh, there it is. Yeah, all right, so that's in there now. So let's go back here and see what we've got. Okay. Need 4 of these. These 2 here. And I think it's these 2 here. Yeah, they all look the same size. And then they're going on the main piece. All right, so we've got a blue one here and a blue one here. And the white yellows here and here. All right, so move that out. And the next one is to do more of the same, basically. So we need 1 of those, 5 of these. 3 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of these. So the flat ones must go on these here. These 3 get these. And each of these gets these. And then they need to come out of the way so we can place them on the main piece. So the little blue one gets to go here. 1 of these is here. 1 of these is here and here. And then these 2 are here. And this last one is there. All right. Now, what do we have next? All right, looks like we're building the main piece next. So that's going to take a little bit. You need one of those and one of those, and they go this way. And then this one goes underneath like that. Okay. And we need these 4. With these 4. And then 4 yellow and 4 of the light blue. And all identical on these. And then all of these go with the light blue up onto here. All right, there we go. And 4 more light blue and 4 of these. All right, and these are going on, looks like these corners here. These corners, there we go. Okay, that takes us through 203. Double check and make sure it looks right. It does. So do 204, which will be 4 of those and 4 of those, along with these 4 here. And again, these are getting, do it this way, I guess. Like that. And then they are going with the blue on the outside all the way around this. And there we go. Those 8. Those 8 there. The light blue, 4 of those in the middle. And then these 8 here are going on here to make 4 of those, okay? And that's those, and then they go on the bottom here. Just like that, and that will take us through 205. So we will get 205 there. We'll start on 206. Looks like we do 4 of the one same thing. So that way, and then I need yellow off this end. blue off the other end. And then they are going on here with the yellow to the left. All right, and then we need 4 of these. And again, we'll do yellow on one side and the blue on the other. All right. And the blue goes to the right. And then this one goes right in the middle there. All right, so that will take us through 208. And then we're going to put it on the main piece for 209, right over in the corner there. There we go. So now that's on there. And that takes us through 209. Bag 8 for 2 bags for bag 8. And one little tiny one. Keep all those bags so I can set them in the recycling. All right, so we've got a lot of different pieces in here. I'm gonna just try to do my best, finding what I need when I need it. This one and this one in the middle. And then 2 of the lighter ones on the outside. And one of the darker ones in the middle. There we go. And then move on and we'll get this one done. So that is through 215. We'll start on the next section. These tiny pieces are harder to spot. And this big old pile of everything. No, that doesn't work that way. Okay. Of course, it needs some of the weird pieces right now. That's it there. All right, that takes us through 219. So that'll be that one there, and that's going. Looks like right there. All right. We'll be back and forth. All right, so we'll get through 225. Let's see where we're at on those. Okay. Okay, so there is 225. So now we'll do through 228. One of those. All right, I think it's this one here. Yeah, that one there. Okay. So, Well, we might be able to get through all of this today. It's going by pretty quick. Can't quite tell the angle that it needs to be, but it looks like I might have it correct. That is 3228, and then we're going to put it on here. So maybe one, it's kind of notchy, so I think that's where it goes. And then it's going right here. So that looks kind of right. We'll see, I guess, when we get that next piece added. So let's go ahead, and it looks like we're going through about 240. And I'll just go through those real quick. See where we're at. I can always adjust that angle too once we get there. One of those, and then two of these. That is that one there. And this one here. And I think it's this color here. Oh, car is done charging, I guess. The only one that looks close to the color that's the flat, so that's got to be it. And it does show there's a difference in color between it and this. Now I'm through 233. Sorry, I didn't get the camera back on. So we'll go through these, see where we're at. Those. Okay, and those. Okay. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't keep telling me it's done charging now that I know it's done charging. Okay, so it's just having me piece together a whole bunch of these in different ways. Now, that is this one. If I put it on the right one, that might work better too. Or if I put it together correctly anyway. There we go. So it needed to be that way. All right. And this one goes on like this, and then this will snap in there. And again, it's got multiple points, but it snaps into them. And it shows that at a 90, like that there. So that is through to 40. All right, and then it'll go on in the middle there. So that goes on here. Oh, it goes this way. There we go. All right. Now we're on to 242. Three. It's not so bad. A little bit of tedium, but it's not too awful bad. It's got to go there. Yep. They knocked something off. That was it there. Having to go back to see where I missed something. There we go. Okay. That goes on there. There we go. I missed a little piece back here. Something just didn't look quite right. Sometimes you just gotta double check everything. Okay. Okay. And then that gets in there. Okay, so that takes us through 254. Move on and do this next bunch of pages. One of those and one of those. getting down to the end of this bag, a little over an hour in. I'm definitely going to push to see if I can get this done today then. All right. I'm expecting that bag 9 will go pretty quick. Okay, and we get this piece here, and this one goes in there. And I can't go up any further, so that must be where it goes. So we're at 265, and that is going to go all the way over to the left. There. And only got one more right here to populate, so I'm guessing that's what the rest of these pieces are going to be for. So we'll go here, and you can see in the top left there the finished piece. So we need this one here, these two. Okay. That's not it either, it's the other one. I wonder if that was one I missed on this one here. Those are correct. I bet it's that one right there. Thought something was a little different with the way that one was mating. There we go. Maybe I just need to get my eyes checked again. Okay. There we go. Back on track. Okay. Okay. That will take us through 279. Two of these, one of these, and then these here. These on the back, or I guess they'll be probably the front once we get to that spot. Okay, 285 here. Okay. So this will take us through 291 there. It's like pretty, most of the rest of the stuff for 292. That doesn't look like the right piece. Well, that's definitely not the right piece. Well, let's get some of the rest of this done. It looks like I'm missing a couple pieces. Well, there's one of them. All right. Alright, so that's how that's going to go. I'm just missing the one piece there. Either I used it someplace I was supposed to use this one, or I'm missing a piece. Scroll back through and see where I missed it. I used it right here, where this should have been. There we go. I guess if I paid just a hair closer attention, I probably would have caught that. All right, there we go. That's how that should be. That takes us through 292, and that goes right in the middle. Get these things out of my way. We'll bring the main piece back over, and that one goes. Figure out how that goes. There we go. Should go right there like that. All right. So that gets us through 293 and on to bag 9. So that can get moved out of the way again. Definitely did work out better when I had these organized better. It was quicker and easier to grab pieces. I wasn't having to search through a pile. Don't think it'll matter too much if I mix a little bit, but not all of them. Find these that are all the same that I've got a lot of and get them off to the side. Some definite interesting pieces on a few of these. I guess I'll put this little bag over on the side over here. This one's just got a ton of little tiny pieces. A whole bunch of these 2x1 in green. At least there's a whole bunch of those, so that makes that easy enough to sort them out. Bunch of these here. Just some brown that are kind of flat on the top. Almost shaped like a gold brick. All right. So, got that all sorted. Let's get started. You can see the big piece that we're going to be building now. Looks like brown and one of the green ones. Okay. Nope. Reading left to right instead of top to bottom and went in the wrong order. Oh, no, I didn't. That was the right spot. That was $2.99, and now I'm on 300, which is the top of the next page. There we go. Now we're getting in the right spots. For these. Oh, okay. And my wife just got home from work. All right, and then 4 of these. And those are going up top. Like that. And then this one goes in here. And the flat one on top there. And then one of these and 3 of these. These are 1, 2, and 3, and this one is up here. Okay, so that will get us through 307 here, and then we'll do the next set. Set that out of the way. Need one of those and one of these. Then looks like 2 of these. One of these. One brown one. One green one. That brown one. And that green one. And this brown one. Okay. that way. Okay. One brown, one green, and two of these. All right. And then that goes on here. Okay. Need one of those, those, and one of those, two of those. Right. One, two, one, and one. Okay. Start with this. Well, it's still going by pretty quickly, but definitely a little more tedious here. And then this one goes on here. So that takes us through 314. We'll get started on 315. Nope, that's not the right piece. This piece. All right, that's one. Two of those. And one of these. Make sure it's this color, yeah. I got them in a lighter brown too. So that is going on here on 319. So that will be right here. Like that. Okay. And then we'll move on to 320. this one's going on here. Like that. That'll take us through 324. Okay. That one at one of these. And oh, that's not one of those, it was one of these. One of those. Oh, I just saw that piece. That one there. One of those. One of the brown ones. All right. And a black and a green. Okay. One of those there. And two of the little brown ones. Get there. All right. One of those. And I think there's only one of these anyway. All right, that gets us there, and I just need to stop doing that. Scratching up the plastic as it is. That way there. I do believe that's one, yep. That way. And then one of those, and I think it's this, yeah, this piece here. That way and onto here. Okay. One, two of those. One of those, one of those. One of those. Those. That one. One of those. One of those and one of those. So we're going to be green, black, that one there, that one there, that's the little green one in the middle, brown one on top of that, and then we've got that one and that one, and then that one. Okay, and that goes in the middle here. There we go. And then one of these, and this one here, and this goes on here. And then this goes on here. All right, and then one of those, and one is that? That is this one, I think. Nope. Maybe it's one of this one here. No. No, it is one of these. Okay. It goes there, and the green one goes up here. So we've got that. Okay, so that'll go on here on 337. And then we'll flip it around. So that goes on here. All right, that goes on there, and then it says to flip it around. Then we need these three here and this one here, and that will be there, 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 and there, like that. All right, and then we get to build another tower. Two of these, one of those, two of those two, one of those, and one of those. Go that way with that in the middle. Okay, then we take this one. Oh, wait a minute, there was four of these, not one of those. That way there. That way there. Okay. This is going on top of this one, like that. And that there goes on there. And then it is going on right here. Like that. So that's on there like that. That takes us through all of 339 there at the right hand side. And then we'll go on to 340. Be one, two of those, one of those, one of those, two of those, two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of these, and one of these. Okay, that is going on next to this one right here. Okay, that takes us through that one on the far right on 217. That was 340, so now on to 341. This will be two of those, two of those, two of those, last one of those, one more of those, and one of those. This is a little different than the last few have been. Nope, that's not there. That's that way. Okay. And that's on half of that one. Okay. And yep, that one there. And looks like it's all the way off of that. And then it is going right here. Okay. And that will take us through the right there on 341 and then on to 342. Two of those, two of those. Last one of that one, two of them, one of them, two of them, and that one. Did I miscount? I did. It was supposed to be three of these. I can't wear my glasses though because then I wouldn't be able to see that. But without wearing my glasses, I'm missing some of them, it seems. All right, and this one is going right in the front here. There we go. And that will take us all the way through there. Okay, and then we'll be on to 343, and it looks like we need basically two of everything. That is the last of those two, two, last of those two, two, and last of those two. And these two here. I mean, they're identical, so I might as well just build them together and be done with that. Okay, two identical ones, and looks like they go on either side here, like that. Okay, so that finishes off through 343. We'll start on 344. 1, 1. Looks like the last of all of those. Last of these. Last of quite a few of these pieces here. Okay, so that's that, and goes green down. And then the other one is like here. There we go, and that goes right there. So that'll finish that piece off there. So that finishes off 344. And that is going to go right in the front of, that's going to be fun. So, okay, so that snaps in. There's a little hole in the back there for it to snap into. There we go. So that just snapped in there. All right, and now we are on to here. Build a little house. Okay, and it goes right here. Okay. And that was 346 here. Looks like we build some more houses. One of those and one of those. And they're going that way. And then these two that way. This one goes here with this one here. And then that's underneath with that there. This on top. Those four. Let's see, these two here in the middle, like that. Okay. One of those. Those two there. These two here. That one. 2 of these and these 2 here. All right, and we're going to go that way. 1 there, and then there, and then green on top, and then light blue, and then green again. Then the same thing here as before. And then that one there on top. So we should be light blue, brown, green, light blue, brown, light blue. Okay. And then the little thing that goes in there. Did not hear it snap, but I guess it did. And then it's going to snap in there. We need one more of them. That one there. Those 2. Brown might be extra. Okay. Those 2. And we will start with black. And then these here, basically the same thing, just different colors. Right. There we go, and then this goes in here. And again, we get to snap it right there. Okay. So that takes care of 354, and then it's going to snap in to the right of the little one we just built. It looks like there's a spot right there. We go, just like that. Okay, and now we move on to 356. I think this is the pedestal that the Van Gogh sits on. There's going to be that one, and that one, that one, that one. 2 of these. That one there. All right, so this doesn't matter. That is going on the end. Maybe. There we go. That goes on the end. Let's see, these go 1 in here and 1/5. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the 6th one in 2, 4, 6. Yep, the 6th one in 2, 4, 6. There we go. That way that can go on here. And then it says flip it over, and it goes in the middle here. Then you flip it back, and this goes here. Okay. And then it's going to get mounted underneath on that piece that I'd already snug into the hole. This piece needs to go through here, and then we can snick it into the hole there. Okay, so I've got it on here. And then we can pull it, stand it up. And we've got a little guy here. Our easel goes on. Looks like it is floating somewhat there. That'll work right there, and then he goes on the end. And that is it. So finishes it off there, and then you can see it hanging on the wall there. And let's go to this one because it'll be easier to spin it around and show it off. So now I just have to find a spot to either hang it up or set it on the desk. It seems to stand okay. Let's see if that works. I can move that. There we go. That doesn't pick up a whole lot of the color in there. I guess over here it kind of does. So that'll work. It's standing up just fine on its own there. So we're good. So I guess we can go ahead and end it here. And I just have to figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to put this thing. I thank everybody for watching. Y'all have a great day, and keep an eye out for the next one. This will most likely be the Firefly build. So I've got, let's see if I can get I've got the pieces. So that would be, of course, the cockpit. It needs the windows on. These are ready to go. They were from Good Design on Fab 365. This piece spins, and it'll go in the middle of this once all the support's off. So that's next coming up. I don't know if it will be, if I'll stream it or if I'll just record it and edit. We'll see what I feel like doing when I get to putting it up and putting it together. But thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.